Hello and welcome. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Captain Kevin Corella. I fly the CRJ 900 for Mesa Airlines under the banner of American Eagle. The next thing I wanted to share with you was the study guide that I went by, that I devised for myself with the help of a lot of others. So here it comes. Hello, welcome to my Mesa Captain Daily Study Guide. Okay, so folks, I'm not sure if you are like me, but I need to put pressure on myself to make sure I am studying. So first thing I did was use a daily countdown. I put down all the dates that I have until the start date, the last 2 weeks or so, and on June 24th, I clicked that, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, making sure that I was studying 29th, 30th, 31, or July 1st, July 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. On the 9th, I flew to Phoenix from Dallas, and they put us up at the Hilton Garden Inn, Phoenix North on East Van Buren. It looks like that's where they put most of the captain upgrades because it's a very quick trip to the training center as well as a quick trip to the simulator building. So we started on July 10th. The progress, the study program I set up for myself had all of these systems in it. So weight and balance, GOM Quizlet. I built a 225 term Quizlet for the GOM, and that served me very, very well. Systems and Limitations Quizlet, 356. That covers some EPs, limitations, systems questions, and whatnot. And that served me very well. The GOM Study Guide, there's a 57-page study guide that is available to break down the GOM. My strong suggestion is that you take the time to read the GOM all the way through, cover to cover. Read just one chapter a day, 2 chapters if it's short, but you want to take your time and read it. And once you've read it through, then do the GOM Quizlet, and then go back and read it again. And what that will do is that will make things stand out to you. Make sure that your EFB is up to date with the current GOMs, and then mark up the GOM, highlight areas in the GOM, and make it a good study guide for you. The overhead console, there's a Quizlet of 46 terms there. I have call-outs and profiles. This is so important to have down and cold call-outs and profiles. The point here is a tremendous amount of people lose it because they don't know their call-outs when they show up. So please know your call-outs before you show up here. Walk around review, that's the walk around slides. Just know them. Go through them a few times ahead of time so that you know that there's no questions. You know what the DME antennas are. You know the limitations and whatnot. Alternate minimum worksheet. That is a big deal. You're going to spend a lot of time on alternate minimums, the 1 nav, 2 nav rule, 17347. Make sure that you have a good grip on them. They'll spend a little bit more time on them in class, but you need to show up understanding them and having a good grasp of them prior to showing up here. The standard brief, we're talking about if we have an engine fire failure prior to V1, the pilot noted malfunction, will call abort, and I will abort the takeoff. If you notice any other malfunction, bring it to my attention. I will state abort, or continue. Know that cold before you show up. I even have a Quizlet, I think, for that. Your CFM, the 3 most important chapters are chapter 9, 5, and 4. At least have gone through those 2 or 3 times, chapters 9, 5, and 4. Got to know your emergency procedures cold. EPC card. Read it, and you're going to be asked, you're going to be given scenarios in the simulator that you got to know whether you go directly to the EPC first or directly to the QRH. And if you don't know what's on there, you won't know which way to go, and then everything goes crappy after that. Engine fire, you got to know that one by heart. QRH, read it through, especially the preface, and read your engine fires and failures. Get comfortable with those so that when you have to do that in the simulator, you are recognizing what you're reading. Also, they like to throw in some unreliable air speed. They did that in AQP, so I don't think they did that in Captain Upgrade. Manual currency. Weight and balance, we already talked about. Manual currency. Don't show up without your manuals right. GOM chapters. So this is what I did for my chapters to make sure that I was reading them, is I gave myself a checklist. Once again, this is just in notes on my computer, on my iPad. So when I got done with chapter 1, I clicked it, chapter 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. And that helped me stay on track, knowing where I was in reading that, the GOM, the appendix, and a few of the op specs, 55, 70, and 78 to be specific. The flight check airman told me that they're having a lot of problems with guys showing up, not really understanding CAMPA approaches, not understanding that sometimes there's an intermediate fix with an altitude assigned to it. So he strongly recommended that you go to normal procedures in the CFM, CAMPA, IDA K, and look at the Monterey CAMPA in there. Look it over and be familiar with it and understand what you're getting in. Anyway, so that is what I used as a general study guide. I have this available. If you would like me to send it to you, just drop me a note on email or text. Once again, this helped me. This was helped me be successful, and it could help you be successful. So anyway, this is Kevin Corella. Have a great day, and more to follow.